Hello everyone, welcome back to Everything Cool, the podcast. I'm your host Linda Omechu, aka Sharon, aka Elijah, aka Everything Cool. Today it's gonna be super fun day because I have a special guest all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. This guest and I go way back. We went to uni together, we were classmates, and today we are all in different parts of the continent, of the world, doing our own thing. Today, without any further ado, Madam, if you want to read us your whole CV, the floor is yours. Introduce yourself.
The CV is not that long. Hi guys, my name is Maria Oliseh, aka Kelvani. Let's leave the Ria Shizu for some other time.
Oh my gosh.
People call me Ria Kelvani. And Sharon, it's nice to be here. Thank you for having me today.
Oh, thank you for gracing me. I'm really happy to have you here. How have you been? What have you been up to?
I've been good. We've been up to a lot. We're trying to put things together for the Christmas collection coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Basically just working, avoiding Lagos madness, and trying to stay healthy. I started working out. So
yeah, I saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah, so we're doing everything an adult should do. We're trying, yeah.
Is it true that adulthood is a scam?
It's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. I wish, and I think that's why I'm kind of stuck in old school music, because I just want to stay in that era where I didn't have to pay any bill, no responsibility.
But hey, at the end of the day,
do whatever, and my body would just adjust to it. But now,
But you guys wake up, because hey, at the end of the day, adulthood will still catch you one way or the other.
That's why I say it's a scam, because you don't even have a choice. You don't have a choice. The bills are just sitting there looking at you.
Right.
So you just don't have a choice. Your body is looking at you. Basically, your metabolism is not as fast as it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So you react to sugar now. I react to 1,001 things. I wonder, boy, what's happening? So you don't even have a choice. Your body just gives you these changes, and it's either you take it or you take it. You can't even leave it. So
that is true, Sha. That is really true. Talking about entrepreneurship. Being that you are an entrepreneur yourself, tell us something interesting about being an entrepreneur in Nigeria.
The interesting thing is you genuinely don't know how strong and how disciplined you are until you get into it. Because as an entrepreneur in Nigeria, not just in Nigeria, in Lagos, I think it's the most challenging thing ever, because first of all, there's traffic. There's in fact, the traffic is a huge part of it. It's a huge part of the madness, because it takes half your day, half your time, and discipline yourself in ways that, honestly, you know me, I used to be a very person.
Mm-hmm.
I never believed I'm that person who wakes up now by 4 a.m, walks out till 6 a.m, takes a nap for another 1 hour, wakes up and starts working. I never used to be that kind of person, but you don't have a choice in Lagos. I think entrepreneurship basically disciplines you, and you get to know how strong you are, honestly. Because you fight challenges every day, irrespective of how much you want to control everything. You can't control everything because you're working with people, so it's mad. You're working with the fabric person, your photographer, you're working with your tailor sewing for you. Even if you want to do all of these things, come on, you have just 24 hours. You'll break down. So you have to work with people, and patience is something that I've learned, Sharon. I literally have to say the same thing in 10 different ways to 10 different people at all times.
Okay, guys, a little back story about Maria and I. Maria and I were classmates in uni at Navana University, Ogume, Delta State. And if anyone told me Maria was going to go into fashion and be a fashion designer tomorrow, I wouldn't have believed this. So I want to ask Maria, how did you get into fashion designing that you're now that you now have your own brand and making amazing clothing.
Thank you. It started off as a joke, actually, because you know me, I was the tomboy. The jean and t-shirt was fine. And after school, I just noticed that, I don't know if I'll say I grew up or my taste in life changed. I don't know what exactly happened, but there was a switch, and I wanted to start wearing pieces that were comfortable but yet stylish. And I noticed the pieces that were available like that were always very pricey, and it didn't make sense to me, honestly, because how can I want a decent jumpsuit and I'm paying 40,000 naira, 50,000 naira?
That is crazy.
How much do I have?
That is crazy.
Who have you? Do you understand? So I said, do you know what? I'm going to start making mine. I got a tailor, and Sharon, when they frustrated me, I literally cried. Literally. So
Nigerian tailors knows how to mess somebody up, though.
Yeah, I had to shut down for 18 months, and I went to a fashion school.
Wow.
Then I interned under somebody for a whole year. So I took my time, because I was like, you know what? I didn't plan on making clothes for people. I was like, let me start making things for me, things I liked, you know? And that was honestly how it started. And it started with me going to places that people were like, oh, this is your pants. I really like them. Where did you get them? And I said, okay, I make them. And people literally started collecting my number. I never even, you know that thing that they say that your biggest customers are outsiders? It's no jokes.
No, that is true.
I never had to work with family and friends for a very long time, until I earned their respect, if I could put it like that. Like, oh, Ria is doing this, so she's selling out. Ria is doing this. She's not even like, we're not giving her our money, and she's doing good, you know. So there's this respect that people have for you when they realize they're indispensable to you. I don't know the mental reason why that happens, but it happened, and I noticed, okay, I'm good at this. So I noticed a lot of women actually want comfort, but in a stylish way. So I said, okay. There are a lot of people like me, plenty. That's fine. Like,
yes, so we plenty. We plenty, because honestly, I wouldn't want to spend.
How many bodycon do you want to wear?
I know, right? I won't. I love jumpsuit a lot, so I wouldn't want to spend 40,000 naira for one jumpsuit. Like,
how much do you
for what?
In a month? So my mind was, you're going to give people comfort, but not pricey, but also still tasteful, like,
and affordable.
I don't use cheap fabrics, not because I want to do something for everybody that I'll start using the cheap. No, you're going to get good. I'm going to give you very quality products, but you don't have to break the bank for it. That's the truth. So that was it for me.
That's good, and congratulations. I see your handwork, and it's amazing. I pray that you keep expanding bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, that's my prayer for you.
Thank you, baby.
In your own words, when you hear the word, what goes around comes around, what comes to your mind when you hear these words?
It means the universe gives the best payback. That's how I see it. The universe doesn't need you. The universe doesn't need you to do its job for them. For it, rather. It gives the best payback.
Like they say, karma is a B.
What?
Like they say, karma is a B.
As in, like, the universe doesn't need you. Honestly, like, it doesn't need you to go round. It goes round on its own. So the energy that starts at point A, at some point, is going to come back to point A.
It's true.
So it doesn't need me. It doesn't. And I always tell people this thing. Life is so beautiful, Sharon, that at this point I don't even get triggered over things much again, because I understand how the universe and how God works for me. Like, I'm his favorite, no cap. So if you want do me, they do yourself. He's going to serve you your breakfast hot. All I have to do is just move on. Generally speaking, like, all I have to do is just move on.
Yeah, that's
it
true.
Might take me time to hear about it, but I will hear about it and I'll probably just smile and say, well, you asked for it. You messed with his favorite person. What were you expecting?
Right. I agree, because sometimes
Yeary grey heart.
I agree, because sometimes I kind of feel sometimes when you leave it for nature to take care of, to take a due course, I think it works better, because it will give you the time to focus on other things with that energy you would have wasted planning a revenge or something. Yeah.
Exactly. And it kind of makes you bitter.
True. Yes.
Because most times you don't have access to hurt these people the way they hurt you.
Absolutely.
So you're angry. Like, God. Imagine now if I did something bad to you. Yeah, you want from take to me strong. Do you understand? You just be like, this Maria. If to say, do you get?
Yeah.
If to say nothing. But I can't run from the earth. I can't. I can't run from.
Of course.
Karma.
Where you want wrong, go.
Just going to catch up with you. Exactly. Where you want run? Unless you want to kill yourself. But say you're breathing. My dear, it's coming for you. I don't plan for it to come for you, but it's give and take. Life is give and take.
That is true. That is life for you. You reap what you sow. Even the Bible says it.
It says it. So I tell people something. I said, I'm not the most consistent person going to church and all of that. But you see, there are things that the Bible says that it's just clear. You don't need your pastor to break it down for you. God tells you his words will never change. Never. So he has told you that this thing will not change. Come rain, come shine. It's not changing. And he still tells you, you will reap what you sow.
But I think
these are laws he put in place for this earth.
But I think people are easy to forget. I think people are easy to forget.
People are easy to forget because we read the Bible for where it favors us. For where it favors us. Like, for example, when they talk about the tithe thing, churches only read that Malachi 1:3. They say you rob God if you don't drop the tithe. But they don't read to the end of it where they tell you what the church is meant to do with the tithe. Because they don't want to do that. They don't want to feed the homeless. They don't want to feed the widows. They want to buy a private jet. Do you understand? So we've learned, I think we as men, we've learned to like manipulate it for the only verse that works for us. Which for me is equals to hypocrisy, honestly.
Well, talking about churches in Nigeria are like a serious, huge business. So I don't think they're actually preaching the gospel. They're just enriching themselves. Some though, not all.
Exactly. I think it's just really creative business. Or most of them.
As a Nigerian, what would you say you have benefited from the government?
We benefited coconut head.
Say it ain't so.
They say about the coconut head generation now. Like, honestly, we've learned, the government has taught us how to appreciate good people.
That's true.
Because we don't have them. You know, when you don't have things, you appreciate things that you don't have. So we've learned to appreciate good people. Like when we see good leaders that even doing the barest minimum in other countries, we're like, oh my God, thank you.
That's crazy.
You know, for the barest minimum. So I don't think there's anything we gain, because for every single thing we have to provide for ourselves. Maybe the only thing we've learned is how to do survival, honestly, because it's literally a jungle. It's literally the survival of the fittest. So they've taught us how to be self-dependent.
I think
So wherever we find ourselves in the world, I think we'll be fine.
Well, that's true. And kind of in Nigeria structures you in a way that makes you so strong that nothing penetrates you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw on AJ Plus post, I think that was a few days ago. I think I sent that to you too, where they said up to 3 billion people could face near unlivable conditions by 2070. I'm pretty sure by 2070 most of us will be dead or super old. But as parents or parents to be, we're gonna have kids that are gonna be around at that time, God's willing, and grandkids.
Yeah.
Living in Nigeria, do you think the government are futuristic with this whole climate change and all these things going on with talking about, I'm pretty sure when they said 3 billion people, I'm pretty sure Nigerian citizens are included in that number.
Nigerian citizens are probably 180 million from the 200 million of our population. I'm sure from that statistics, but 180 million.
And the worst thing is that they're saying that the developing countries are already hit the hardest. You see?
Yes.
So it's already happened, But my question is, do you think our government are futuristic to think about these things, or are they just worried about looting and stealing money?
They're aware of these things, but I genuinely don't think they're intelligent enough to prepare for them, and they simply feel like acquiring as much money as they can is going to save their children or their children's children. But forgetting that if it's good for me, it's good for you. Do you understand? Like, if you create a sane country, I'm sure we won't be hit that much. Because Nigerians are genuinely the most hardworking people in Africa. There's nothing anybody wants to say. Nigerians are like the grinders of the grinders. We won't stop until we make a way. Do you understand? So you have that kind of manpower. You have that kind of mental group of people. Sharon, the government does not produce anything for us here, but I'm so proud of our generation. I swear to God, I am so proud of them in the sense that these people sit down and think. In fintech, we're there. In fashion, we're there. In the entertainment industry, we're there. In the agricultural industry, we're there. Independently. So they're not asking for much, basically. All they're asking for is that the government should support what they do. But rather, you have a government that crashes people's businesses, probably because they're not making as much money from you people as they want to. How can that kind of system be ready for the future? They can't even manage today. They can't manage today properly, Sharon. Like, say how scary it is. Like I told somebody, I said, I think the scariest thing would be for me to have kids in this country, because I know how scary it is already. Like, the other day I went to Ikoyi. Ikoyi looks like a slum.
Are you serious?
Like, they had, I kid you not, they had vendors everywhere, all these kiosks with malams everywhere. A lot of abandoned buildings. So they're literally living there.
In Ikoyi?
In Ikoyi. This is not even inside. Glover Road there.
Glover of all places. Wow.
Exactly. So you're wondering, like, where is this coming from? So even the rich men are being affected, because the population of the poor is just like, they're like ants everywhere. Ants. And the reason why it's not bad where I stay is because most of the properties here are developing. So people are so there's no room for them to hang around. But what would happen in 30 years' time when all here structures are raised everywhere? Most of the people here will probably move out of the country, or leave or something, because Ikoyi was at that point one time 5 years ago. What I saw in Ikoyi 3 weeks ago was not what I knew 5 years ago. So you're looking at it and you're like, it's getting messed up. Like, the world is saying 2070. I'm looking at Nigeria in 2030. If things are not handled now, like if things are not being put in place now, Sharon, by 2030, at least 75% of Nigerian population will be living in abject poverty.
Yeah,
and you don't even need an economist to tell you that.
True, because I see that our population keep growing, and there's no infrastructure to support this growth. It's crazy.
There's nothing put in place to support. Exactly. So you will get scared. You will. And again, the mentality of everybody should have kids. Once you get married, you have kids. It's pressuring people who can't afford to raise a child to have kids. And we need to independently deal with this mentality. This thing we say when we say born the pikin first, children the open door. Door pikin won't open.
My sister. No bit. Okay, man, no talk, sha.
I don't know if you get
I get you now.
Stable enough.
You see them every day on Instagram. Auntie, please, can you send me money to feed my baby? I mean,
Exactly.
how can you?
Listen to those people?
You don't have money to eat and you have 6 kids. Where? Excusez-moi.
Why are you even having sex? I always tell these people, why are you even having sex? Like, I know it's bad, Sharon. I have one girl that used to work for me. She got pregnant, and I told her, I said, you're not ready for this. So she said she's ready. Blah, 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 blah. She literally called me bad belly in quotes to my face.
Wow.
And I just smiled and I said, okay, I'm happy for you. God bless you. Prior to her having a child, she could come around and be like, oh, I'm hungry, I don't have food. I said, okay, don't worry, when you're going, take this, take that. You know. But the economy has changed. I can't afford that luxury anymore, first of all. Secondly, you have a baby, so that means you have a man that should be supporting you. I don't have, because I don't get power, Sharon. I know they do pass myself. So I don't care, that's fine. Yes. And when she had the baby, she didn't even tell me she had the baby. It was Christmas. She started calling me. And I said, I know why this girl is calling me. So when she called me, I said, how are you? The next thing she said was, yes, I born. I say, you tell me say you born. Wait, let me bust your head. I said, you tell me say you born. She said, XYZ, one of my friends, she not tell you. I said, So me and that person don't get waiting to discuss. Now your matter will want to discuss.
Abio.
And she got upset. And she cut the call. I genuinely do not care, Sharon. So some other time she called me again and said, go give my baby something. I started laughing and I said, I don't have anything. Yeah? Don't worry. Another day she called me that the baby is sick. She too, she's sick. Blah, blah. And I said, when I was telling you, now the person you're working for gave you an apartment that is close to her house. And you should be coming from there to work. You independently carried a man that is NFA and brought into that house. Are you seeing how deep our problem is rooted? Because we have this mentality of, if you have a family, people respect you.
Yes.
If you and it's wrong.
They don't understand that the world is changing and they're being left behind with that mentality.
Far behind, Sharon. Like far behind. How bad is it that people that studied petroleum engineering are going back to study IT, to study tech? Because everybody is leaving petroleum at the end of the day.
I remember when that was like the EAT cost to study in school.
It was the hit cost. They were looking at you like future millionaires.
And they were looking down on us like, you want to go, you want to study petroleum. I remembered.
But fortunately for us, our own cannot go out of fashion because
No.
there's politics for the rest of our lives.
Yes, ma'am.
There's politics for the rest of our lives. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking at people like the world is changing, it's evolving. We can't catch up because we don't even have the infrastructure, we don't have the exposure, we don't have the mental capacity. So catch up. So we're in trouble.
Now everybody, all the graduates, all are able-bodied, educated, young Nigerians are all leaving the country for greener pastures. It is crazy.
They are. Yes, now.
Did you see the number of doctors and nurses that went for that? Was it Dubai or Qatar that came for that job? I think it was them. Yeah.
I think it was the Saudi Arabia.
Yes, it was Saudi Arabia. Mm-hmm. Did you see the number of the doctors and nurses that want to leave Nigeria? Do you see the numbers? If those people now go, who now stay back to treat the sick and hey,
who will stay?
Our government need to wake up. I don't know what they are doing. Imagine
they genuinely don't care.
Imagine another country coming to your country to recruit well-abled young men and women. Who does that? And you guys sit behind and be threatening them that
they said they were, even the Minister of Health came out one time and said that they are taking herbal native doctors, traditional doctors to China for training. I'm confused, Sharon, my whole head. I was like, what is this now? Who we do?
I'm still trying to understand why they made Ngige Minister for employment. Is it employment?
Not for health.
Is he Minister of Health? Yeah, I think. Is Ngige now, Abi?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, as in.
Yes, it's Ngige.
How did he qualify to be Minister of Health? How did Ngige qualify to be Minister of Health?
How is Amechi Minister of Transportation? If you're asking the house in this country, Sharon,
where there plenty,
man, your this podcast will not end.
There plenty.
It will not end because the house, it confuses you. Well, you become.
That is why nothing is working actually in Nigeria, because they have the wrong people in the wrong place.
They don't even know what they're doing.
Right, they have the wrong people in the wrong positions, so nothing can work because everybody is acting stupid.
Everybody is taking the money they can take and just getting lost.
That's true.
The rest of you burn. I don't give you a hoot.
It's true, and it's really
sad.
sad.
So you see that 2070 prophecy, declaration, is which one? Us is in 2030. It's going to hit Nigeria. Nigeria is hitting rock bottom, and they're hitting rock bottom fast.
Well, when are you? Fast. Everybody's jackbuying. When are you jackbuying your own?
Very soon. Very soon. No. Very soon. This guy not see me. I don't used to talk now. Just to put your mind to it.
So.
And channel all your energy into it because you can't. I told my sister, I said I want to start having kids. And my kids need a sane environment. And she was preaching for me that, hey, you can born them here until your 2 kids are American citizens. Keep quiet.
Is it the one that worked for? I don't know if she's still working for Glow. If I remember, is she the one?
She's left Glow.
Oh.
She's the one, but she's left Glow.
Okay.
James, your 2 kids are American citizens. You're coming to test me. Sometimes people just go to the airport, buy ticket, and you go on first.
Nigerian matana just sad one. It's just something that just makes me sad. Yeah, just sad.
Like, it's so sad that Nigeria should be so big that Africa is meant to be Nigeria and Africa, because with what we have, Sharon,
and the manpower, the manpower.
The manpower. You have the manpower, you have the brains. What will remain now? What will remain?
It is work.
It is for nothing.
Man, that is even the worst part. People.
It's a mess. You see people employing people, everything, because it's a tech thing. You guys can't control it, can't bully them, can't take monies from them. You crash the whole thing. You end it.
Like what they did to that Okada. Was it Okada? Something Okada?
Okada.
Yeah.
Okada.
That the guy was killed by his PA in New York when that thing happened. He has
Yeah.
to. It's just too many.
His partner is Nigerian.
Too many.
Okada was doing so fantastic because at that period, Okada came. A lot of people had actually lost their jobs before. It's just like Uber. Uber came in and a lot of people were actually unemployed. Families were literally gathering monies for people and saying, okay, you know what, start Uber. It helped a lot of people. Next thing, you crashed them. Why? Because it's Okada now. It's app. So nobody's paying cash. So all the thugs on the road can't collect 200. And because most people were using Okada, the Okada riders, the normal local Okada riders, were not making as much money. So obviously, bribes were not reaching where it should reach. The amount was not coming in as it should come in. What did you people do? You shut them down. Forgetting the hundreds of jobs it had given people. The families it was feeding. Oh yeah, you shut it down. Which one did you bring in replacement?
Nothing. Just brought in.
That's my problem. They just keep crushing people, like closing people. At least steal these people's ideas now. Abby.
They're just creating chaos. They're just creating chaos for no reason, and that's not the way to go. We are so behind in everything when it comes to development. We're so behind.
Child, it's bad. We're behind in every single thing.
I beg more
except for strip clubs, from normal clubs.
Strip club is now booming in Nigeria.
Strip club. And funny enough, I've not even been to one. I don't know. I think it's old age. I'm just looking for money.
if I hear old age. Talking about
old. Yeah, we don't fear old age. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird how your brain just grows overnight, and the things that used to interest you before, you don't even give a hoot about them.
Yeah, the thing is, as you get older, a lot of things changes for you. For me per se,
your brain is just
as I got older, my taste in a lot of things started changing. You know. Yeah. Let's change topic a bit. Let's leave Nigeria matter. We're not going to talk about Nigeria. Nigeria will be okay.
Yeah.
God bless Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria. Last.
Talking about not having a man, how long have you been single and why? That is if you're single though. Yeah, pick that up from the last conversation.
Okay, for now I'm seeing somebody. Yeah. But I was single for like a year.
Okay, that's cool.
And I always tell people, don't go into relationships if you're hurt or if you're lonely or if you're sad, because you're going to get into these things for the wrong reasons. I don't see any reason why we should validate ourselves. And I'm not just talking about my friend, that even the guys too.
Right.
You shouldn't validate yourself by having a partner or not having a partner. Like, yes, it's crazy out there. I told somebody something one time. I said, I would not stop being a kind person because you're an ass. I won't stop because I wasn't created to be an ass. I'm a genuinely, I know people might think it's somehow, but that's how I see it. I'm a genuinely good person.
Yes, you are.
So I can't be a good person and be settling for a bad.
No, that's not a good mix.
It can't work. It's not. Let the bad person find another bad person and let them fight their demons together.
Right.
You know, don't try to heal anybody. Don't look for anybody to heal you. Don't look for anybody to grow you. Don't try to grow anybody. Yourself happy, like, you should be your first love. That's what I always tell people. Like, you should be your first partner. You yourself, you should be your first partner. Like, you should gossip with yourself. You should laugh at yourself. You should gist with yourself first and comfortably do it. You should be fine being alone. You know, I got to a point I was fine being alone. Sharon, I won't lie to you. After that, my last relationship with you, I didn't date for like 4 years.
Wow.
I had to learn how to be fine being alone. I tell people that I had to learn how to be alone, how for my phone to ring and it should be only work or my friends, and it's fine. You know, you should not sit down and say, oh, you went out today, nobody asked you out. Why? Didn't I look fine? Nobody asked you out because you're too bomb. They were intimidated. Everything is perception. When you have this kind of perception,
I remember. Let me tell you one gist. I remember that was this time I posted my husband and my son's picture on my Instagram story. Then this dude sent me a DM. Do you know what he said?
What?
He said, "Now, wow, this guy get liver." Oh. I said, "Excuse me."
Exactly.
And I asked him, I asked him, "Excuse me, what do you mean by that?" And I said, babe, I've been there. If you had to even slide to your dear, even say hi to you. This guy when you marry, so the guy get liver die, not go lie you." I'm like, what gives you that impression? I say, babe, I don't be saying.
You won't even be aware of it.
I wasn't. He could tell me him being like me now, but want to say if like say no reach my level, so you know one me person reject them, so not making no even talk anything. Now so say
that's a complex issue, and that's not my problem.
Do you know my reply to him? I told him, God bless. I didn't waste time trying to have a conversation or anything like that. I just told him, thank you so much. My husband get liver. And he chop liver too. Thank you so much. And start end that conversation. In reply, I don't even know what in reply because I didn't bother to read it. You know.
You looking at me and being scared of approaching me. It's not my problem. It's your complex.
That is your business, not mine. You know.
It's your business. So even if you approach me, the worst that will happen is I will smile and I will say no, thank you.
Simple as that. You take it or you leave it, and life goes on too. You know.
Take it or you leave it. And my dear, it will not change time. It will not even change the weather.
Nope.
It won't change shit. So it's your problem if you're not a go-getter. So I always tell you that thing like, I'm fine being alone. I can love somebody like you 110%, and I still don't have a problem leaving you the next day.
Facts.
If you're not giving me what I want.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't make excuses for people's attitudes. No, people treat people how they regard you. If I don't respect you, I would never treat you with respect. So if somebody is trying to come into your life and he's not respecting you, it will never come, because this person just doesn't regard you. He probably just sees you. People want to be with people for different reasons. So me wanting to be with you and you wanting to be with me, it has to align. I don't want to be with you so that I'll build 10 mansions. I don't want to be with you. I want to be with you so I'll be genuinely happy.
Right.
You need to be a safe space for me.
Absolutely.
It needs to be. For some people, it's for the gram. And that's your business. Now you sabi.
Who does that? Who wants to be with someone just for Instagram? Are you normal? Hey, Chineke Name.
Sharon, what's wrong with you? It's not me and you that on this social media.
I know, my sister, but people think I don't know how people think, Sha.
You see people telling you he has money. I'm fine. Have a day-to-day job. I am fine with us having a 3-bedroom. But let the peace of mind be bigger than the house.
Of course.
Let the happiness that is in that house be bigger than that.
It's
fine for me. It's not, do you understand? It's not a do or die thing.
Right.
For that. But you see that peace of mind, I won't compromise it for anything.
Because if there's no peace of mind, you'll so be miserable, eh?
I will be miserable, and I cannot. Baby, I'm 30. This 30, I remember when we were saying, I can't wait to be 30 years. When I'm grown, I can't wait to be saying. When I was 25, I was still saying, my whole 5 years. Like play. It's literally like 5 days.
As in,
I got there.
I don't know if it is me, but the way time and day flies these days.
They fly.
Oh, boy.
It's like a God won't rush and the one.
As in, you wake up, the next thing say, check your time, 4 p.m. I just woke up. How is it 4 p.m. I just woke up now? I don't understand. What's going on? It is crazy. It is crazy. Oh my goodness.
So how can I spend, even if I have 40 years left in this world, I don't want to spend it trying to make a man be the person I want him to be, when I could as well just be alone and let the person that is meant for me find me. So being single, I feel like it's just people's mentalities because they're desperate for the whole relationship thing because they validate themselves with it. Don't validate yourself with all those things.
I kind of feel
I'd even advise you
Go ahead.
validate yourself from what people can say about you, like who you are
right
to people, how kind you are, how human you are, how much empathy you have. Value yourself with those things because those things are fucking priceless. Sorry for cursing. Those things are bloody priceless. So yeah, those are the things I feel like you should value.
I kind
Not a partner.
I kind of feel the way our culture and environment make it seems like if you like, especially for us women, if you're not married, you're nobody. If you're not married, they just look down on you some kind of way. But the thing now is, I'm happy the way our women are showing that we are much more than being somebody's wife. We are much more that
that. You don't know how bad it is.
I know it.
Nigerian women are so.
I know how bad it is, and I love it. I know how bad it is, and I love it. Our women are showing out like
the angry feminists.
Hey.
They are showing off. Jesus.
Now the men are sweating. Have you noticed that the men are sweating?
They're sweating now. It's that bad.
They will not be saying, "Oh, don't be following all these feminists, though. Don't be doing this." So
I'm telling you. My boyfriend said something. He said, "Maria, there's a high possibility that you would end up having more money than me." I started laughing.
Nothing is wrong with that.
He's like, because the way you guys grind, the way you women grind, many guys, we know if we try, like we can't try because you guys are breaking doors that we didn't even believe you people had. Do you understand? Doors we didn't even believe could be broken. Now they bring up down every single day. And the way Nigerian women are unapologetic, you know the way we used to be scared, like, we have stretch marks, we're thick, let's not wear shorts, don't call whores. Now you call it Nigerian woman a whore, she's literally just walking away. Like,
you not even saying, you know, even as nobody get your time.
You know that day, you're sleeping with men. If it easy, go do her. Like they're showing off. They are not explaining themselves, and I love that fact. Don't stop explaining yourself. Stop explaining your choices. Own your truths. Like, Sharon, it's sweet though.
It's sweet. I would lie you. Because I was single. I was single for a long time before I met my husband. I was single for a very long time. Like I was, as in long time before I met him. And this happened. And when I met him, I wasn't even ready for person wife. It just happened, and it happened like I'm like, now so.
It happens like that.
Yeah. So it wasn't like I was waiting. No, it just happened. And I'm like, okay, I guess it is what it is, you know. But having been single for a very long time before I met him, I was so used to it. Esther always they complain, "Shall you not go leave house? You know, come out. You know, go hang."
You your space.
Because fun, like jokingly sometimes I'm like, babe, I tired for this house, so which can't team this now? Person just, but I will not say person just this single, and she will not look me. You know how I said they talk? She say, you not go leave this house. Person will come find you for your bedroom, Sharon. Person will come.
Do you know how bad my own was?
Oh my goodness!
Can you remember all those memes, all those tweets there where they were like, I'm single, but you're on top of your bed. If the man break your roof and cover it, like I had like 5 to 10 people send it to me.
Oh my gosh!
Somebody, my friend, I heard Ladi will say, "You under your 4x4 bed, take."
Oh my gosh!
What am I going outside to do?
How is Ladi? She's still in Abuja, right?
She's fine. She's an esthetician now in Abuja.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, shit. My last waxing and all those things, she's the one that did it.
Oh, you were in Abuja?
And she's so good. Yes, I was briefly. I had issues with my passport, so I was there briefly.
Okay.
In fact, normally I always run from waxing, but she did it in a way that, funny enough, wasn't bad. Though. I was like, girl, are you telling me I won't shave till I come
Oh my goodness.
It was so easy. I didn't feel all that scratching pain.
Yes.
I was like, thank God. But we're back to it here too. But she's good, you know?
Oh, that's nice.
People, when it comes to relationships, just find you, be you, do you, trust me.
Absolutely. I agree on that. As a beautiful young lady in her early 30s, what would you say the best self-care routine, your best self-care routine is?
My best self-care routine is block out the noise from everything. Noise could be what we eat, what we do, our bad habits. Like, for me, the noise was people. The noise was not taking care of myself. Like, anything that involved not taking care of myself, not involving my well-being, I cut it off. It was a long process because you're not even aware those things are noises.
Yeah, because
you're not aware.
Yeah, because a lot of time we forget to preserve our mental and emotional well-being. You know.
Yeah. And so you don't realize they're noises.
Right.
For example, a lot of pages I used to follow on Instagram, I had to unfollow them. Because it was very negative there. You know, I'm like, nah, I'm not part of this. No. I don't do this. I limit the number of time I'm on Instagram. It's timed. I spread it like 2 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the afternoon, 2 hours in the afternoon, 3 to 4 hours at night. Sometimes I'm even pressing the phone and I sleep off. You know, I spread it. Secondly, the kind of songs I listen to. Thirdly, my skincare routine. My self-care evolved. I don't know, because when you start taking care of one thing, it leads to the next thing and the next thing. And I had hyperpigmentation. I could not go out without makeup because I had like serious sunburns and hyperpigmentation. If you notice, by the time on Instagram, I never used to post anything that my face was without makeup.
No, and you're badass when it comes to makeup.
Yeah, like I had to learn it that bad because I was so insecure about me without makeup.
Wow.
You see? So, I had to learn that I was tired of wearing makeup that much. I was like, you know what? This is tiring. Then I started realizing that, okay, I had to treat hyperpigmentation. And I started treating it. At first, my skin purged. When my skin purged, I could not wear makeup for like 3 months. So you're going through all of that. Self-care, that was my opening door to 1001 doors on self-care. Because I started treating hyperpigmentation and I saw the changes like 5 months after.
Wow.
I was using like an ounce of foundation, like 1/10 the amount I would use before.
My son keep running to the door, trying to open the door. Can you hear him? He just opened the door. How did you open the door? Look at this boy. He just wanted to see mommy. See the way he opened the door. Wow! Look at my Superman. Look at my Superman. I love you. If you're gonna stay quiet, then stay with me. But I know you're not gonna be quiet. Ooh. You need diaper change, by the way. Diaper is super full. Yeah, you better step. Maria, I'm coming. Let me change his diaper.
Alright, that's fine.
You don't see her now. He wanted to see mommy so bad that he had to interrupt my interview with Maria. But hey, I will shut down my interview for him any day, anytime. Anyway, guys, let's get right back into this conversation with Maria. Sorry for the interruption. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
I wanted to. Okay, I think we should just go straight to the next question. The next question is, what is your ultimate goal in this life?
Okay, this is probably sound cliche, but just to be happy.
Oh my gosh.
Just to be happy.
That is the best goal ever. Who doesn't want to be happy?
Like, a lot of people, I just want to be happy because a lot of people, we attach happiness to the wrong things. Oh, by the time I buy XYZ car, I'll be happy. By the time I buy this house, I'll be happy. By the time I get married, I'll be happy. By the time I start having kids, I'll be happy. But I want to get to that point that even when I don't have all those things, I should still be happy. Like, I should have that peace of mind and that happiness that, you know what, it is what it is. I probably will get a Tesla, but I could be alright. Do you understand? Like,
Yeah.
because the truth is this: when you measure your happiness with these things, you're definitely going to get them. Then what happens? You know, what happens? What next? Because when you get it, the happiness won't last because you get bored of that particular thing,
Right.
or you get bored of that particular person at some point in time. And what would you do then? You have to set a new happiness goal. Are you seeing the science, the mental stress you're putting yourself under? You're telling yourself today, when I graduate uni, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy. When I do NYSC, I'll be very happy. When I get a job, I'll be very happy. When I get married, I'll be very happy. When I get kids. So like that, years have passed by and you've not been happy. You've wasted it.
Right.
What you could have as well just said, okay, I'm in school, I'll enjoy this experience, I'll be happy, and I'll get as much as I can out of this experience. You can tell yourself, whether I get married or not, I should be able to wake up and be happy and have a good day.
Yes, ma'am.
Whether anybody is in my house or not, I should be able to come home, drink a bottle of wine, and go to bed happily. That's all I'm aiming for in life, like happiness. If someone is with me, if I have a partner for it, beautiful. If not, it should still be fine. That is what I'm aiming for.
That's cool. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Anywhere in the world.
If I could live anywhere in the world, it would probably be Morocco.
North Africa?
Yeah, Morocco.
Why Morocco?
Yeah. Culture is beautiful.
Wow. That's
The culture is beautiful.
Oh yeah, it is beautiful, and the food is amazing.
Exactly. And their oils are amazing for the skin.
So now all you want carry you go Mexico. Now all you want carry you go Morocco.
Have you seen their skin? Have you seen their skin?
Man.
You can't explain it. It's so flawless. Like they have the best oils, they eat the best food, they have their weather is not burning hot, it's not icy cold, you know.
Just perfect.
Yeah, it's just perfect. And I would love Sharon, I'm a sucker for culture. Jesus, like I just want to. I don't even think I can ever just stay in one place for the rest of my life.
Nah.
I don't think.
I can't wait. I can't wait to travel the world though, because that's one of my my life goals. Travel the world, enjoy the meals, and just enjoy it.
Baby girl, I have a journal of how I want to travel. Like which continent, which countries am I doing that first 2 weeks? Okay, these 2 weeks, this is it.
Yeah, maybe
if it is Asia.
Maybe we should put it in as a girls trip.
I won't mind though. Hey. I swear, I won't mind.
Yeah, father. Turn the whole place upside down.
I swear, like I won't mind because it's just it. Like South America, okay, where are we going to? These are the places. The Caribbeans, where are we doing? Like I have planned every year. I must do because it's you. My gosh, this world is beautiful.
Mariana, me they tell like I don't know. Hey,
like it's beautiful. God, Sharon, you were showing up.
I've traveled and I've seen, and I'm telling you, hey, Jesus, the world fine die. No be say anything.
It's fine,
for real.
It's fine. Hey,
who would you say is your hero?
My hero. Hey, Sharon, it has to be my parents.
Me too.
how the hell were they able to raise 6 kids and send all of you to school? And not just school, good schools.
Yeah, as in private schools.
Train you people well. Like, in fact, I don't know. I'm telling you, those people were like superheroes.
Our parents are amazing, which is why I think it's very important that we remember them and always make sure we reach out and help them out and all that. Because we all know the Nigerian government don't pay their pensioners, so most of our parents are not having it easy. But which is why it's important, if you can help them, please make sure you do help them. Because some people don't care. Some people be like, they go do okay now. They go, don't do that. If your parents are not Dangote, please reach out to your parents and help them the best way you can. Don't ignore them, because they really did a lot. And think twice.
What even annoys me most that people say, I didn't force them to bring me into this world. Really?
Yeah, like for me, it's very important for us to remember our parents and not take them for granted now. Stop.
I think people don't understand that thing until they become parents.
Yes, I agree with you. We should always reach out to our parents and...
If you can. One thing that we do a lot that people say that, I don't know, it just upsets me is, I don't force them on me. So I'm not obliged.
That is just straight out wrong and nasty to say.
So when I hear people like that, I simply just say, thank God I'm not your partner. I swear to God, because I'll start getting scared for my kids. Because would you be willing to do the most for our kids? Because you start making excuses why not, because that's your parent, like, well, like I said, they are not parents in most cases. Most of them are not parents. So
you're right. Even some also that are parents don't feel like they're obliged to help their parents. But the thing is that we all should know, especially if you're a Nigerian and your parents worked in the civil service, whatever, don't they pay them pension? No.
They say they don't know.
They're not paying their money. So why won't you help them if you can, since their pension are not being paid? It's not like you have to give them all your salary. Just like they were giving you pocket money just like they were giving you pocket money when you were going to uni, something like that. Just give them something every month just to keep their heart beating nice. Because sometimes they start overthinking and that could kill them too. Somebody says that
you start thinking of burial money.
Oh my God, they'll not start. Oh my God. I think that's the topic for another day. Our tradition and customs and culture. I think they have to upgrade some of them now because they are outdated.
No, the one my uncle did, he died. When he died, he told his kids right from time that nobody should stress them with burial rights and all of that. That the one they can do, they should do. If they don't agree from village, they should carry him and go and bury in Ikoyi here. The village people thought it was a joke. Apparently, he has been saying that for a while. So they kind of thought it was a joke. So when the children came back for his burial and they told them, okay, you pay for this, you pay for that. They said they don't have that kind of money. And besides, I don't even see the reason behind spending so much for a burial.
Me too.
I don't.
Me too. That's just ridiculous.
No. It's just sheer wickedness as far as I'm concerned. So, unfortunately for them, first of all, these kids even came from America, so they don't even have that time to be doing back and forth with you people. Sharon, that's so they go pay for space for Ikoyi Cemetery. See, I tell people something. Like my dad was telling me about traditional wedding, wahala. I said, Daddy, let me tell you the truth. I will not spend $1 million to make a group of people happy that did not reason. That don't even know how I came into existence. That don't even know anything. Because you people are saying it is culture. Their own children, can they afford it? Can they afford it? 50,000 we can afford. We'll pay the 50,000 and go. If we say we no want, we'll go do court, we'll see.
No time.
Because I'm telling you, because if I don't do traditional wedding, it does not make me less married than the person that did it.
Absolutely.
So what's the point?
But the thing is that not only just our parents, our traditional custom acknowledges traditional marriage, even more than white wedding, you know. Yeah, so in a way, I could see understand where they're coming from, wanting us to do traditional marriage and all that shit, because that's like the main thing when it comes to us getting married, you know.
How many traditional marriages have saved the marriage itself? Do you understand?
Mm-hmm. None, that is true.
None. So why are we killing ourselves? And they pity these old people for our generation, though. Like when we get older, for our kids' marriages, because a lot of us we bullshit this culture thing. They don't go see what the job.
No be lie, you.
They don't go see what the job, because this thing ends in our parents' generation.
Just imagine me now. Say my pikin now one married. I tell her and say we need to go to the village. Go find who?
How?
Me that I haven't been to the village in 11 years. So hey, you're right.
How?
All those things will change in our time. But don't forget, it's still good to have some of the custom and tradition that we grew up with, because hey, it's still
that culture. Some of our cultures were good. You can't scrape everything. You only scrape the one that doesn't make any sense.
That is true.
Some were good. Some very, very good. For example, our respect.
So talking about sending money to our parents and all that stuff. So this lady here was like, I agree. I send my parents money every month, and I will never stop. I will never stop doing that. I will never stop doing that, even if they ask me to stop doing it. This guy now replied this guy now said, that is what's up. Respect. Our parents raised us right. So now it is our time to return the blessing to them too, which is fact. Simple. Yeah, which is true. Simple. So
it doesn't go beyond that.
Sorry, what did you say?
I mean, it doesn't go beyond that.
Absolutely. They are old. You need to make sure you don't let them stress themselves with any overthinking unnecessarily. If you're capable of doing something for them, just do it. Simple as that. Okay. Next question is, what makes people happy besides money?
Humans. I think it varies. Different things make people happy. For me personally, scented candles are my number one thing. Different things. Sometimes some people it could just be spending time alone. Could spending time with loved ones. Mm-hmm. Could be shopping is money.
Me, I wanted to say traveling, but money is involved in traveling. So
money is involved. It could be reading a book.
Yes.
It could be swimming. It could just be anything, because this is our brain, Now not that school on it, because like my mom, what makes her happy is playing Ludo, and she doesn't enjoy it playing with somebody else.
Wow.
For me, it could be after a long day, after I take a shower and I just turn on my scented candle and I lock my door. That peace of being alone, it's on my. For me, it could be after a long day, after I take a shower and I just turn on my scented candle and I lock my door. That peace of being alone, it's unmatched. It's unmatched.
Meditating makes me happy. Listening to music, dancing to that music, meditating, taking a walk, or just reading something makes me happy. Besides,
it could be karaoke. It could be you just listening and singing your lungs out alone, or with your group of friends that you actually love. You know.
Oh yeah. That one is like number one. Hanging out with people that I get good vibes from. Yeah, that's what's up.
That one is unmatched though. Like, it's sweet. Forget it.
What would you say is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is becoming mediocre. Like getting involved in mediocrity. I think that's my biggest fear, because I'll end up losing who I am.
True.
All for mediocrity, and I don't even think I want to be. If I don't be anything around it.
Nice. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
If If I could change something about myself, it could be my anger issues. I wish I to deal think I want to be. If I don't be anything around it.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
If I could change something about myself, it could be my anger issues. I wish I to deal with it much when I was much younger. You know me for school. Provoke me, we fight. So I wish I could have learned how to manage things better then.
Oh my gosh. Talking about school stuff, what do you miss about our days in school? I go first. I miss a boss kitchen is noodles and fried eggs.
I miss not bills.
I miss a boss restaurant. That is the thing that I miss.
As you just waste your whole money on food and drinks, they call them at home and tell them you are sick. They don't.
Oh boy, the lie person they tell that time, now still the person they collect money for books, so they say more buy this book, same money.
As in, my niece is a Unilag, so sometimes she will just come home and bring one gist and say, "Well done, ma."
You be like, "Who been there, done that?"
I said, "Well done, well done. Yeah, trying." But this lie is not matching up. Oh, that's not how when they are loopholes. You not look at me. I don't like. Say that today. We've been there. We've done that. I think what I missed most genuinely was how free spirited I was. You know, because you didn't have responsibilities. You didn't have people looking up to you. You didn't have to. I think I'm still free spirited, but how then I could literally just do whatever I wanted to do. But now you always have to, you're grown, so you have to think of consequences, repercussion, who's going to get hurt.
Right.
Is it what you're getting hurt? Like, you just overthinking everything now. But then it was that impulse. You could wake up by 2 in the afternoon and say you're going to Lagos, and you pack your food and you're going to Lagos. You know, you're gonna say, I don't tire, I won't go rest for house. And you go, but now you can't. You just start thinking of anything happens to you on the road. Is it worth it?
Right.
Is it this? Okay. Then you go back to bed.
I
think that's what
I kind of missed our little hangout to our HOBI hangout.
Yes. I think all those things are just crazy ass memories.
Oh my god!
You just because they're like, oh god.
I have all those pictures. So oh my goodness. Sometimes I'll be I'm like, look at us. So oh my gosh, it was so freaking funny. Oh man. And I always remember Emirele, McLean, those men. Who else?
Emirele, McLean, and
Dialoke. We need to reach out to those men and say hello. Are they still teaching? Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I don't know where they are.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, that is crazy. But I heard the Novena looks much better than it was in our time though.
Their school fees is almost 1M.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Well, what would you say your go-to social media is?
My go-to social media?
Yep.
It's Instagram. For me, I think it's Instagram.
I think mine would be YouTube because that is like a school. That is a university on its own. You can learn anything on YouTube.
Yes. I think YouTube is my number 2. Instagram because I like gist. So yeah, so after I just get this group, I do lots of on YouTube. I do lots of Big Sarah. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with her. The whole you should know her now. That psycho chick that talks about murders and all of that.
Is she black?
she's white, but she has so much tattoos, so much pretty tattoos, many pretty tattoos, and she's white. I think I'll send you her link.
Yeah, send me her link. Let me check her out, because I like watching all those mother shows.
Exactly, I'm a sucker for all this, and it's real life story, so it's not made up.
A lot of women love that crazy show. I don't know why we do. I don't know
why. And I can't watch horror movies, but I can watch documentaries on how somebody was a serial killer. How, like, I don't mind. She gives the craziest gist ever. So I binge on her on YouTube. I binge on a lot of workouts.
Yeah, a lot of workouts. Me too. That's how I lost my baby weight. I literally was. I was literally watching.
I was working. So I got dumbbells for just the house, dumbbells and yoga mats.
Boy, I was using pots and frying pan as dumbbells. Who they buy dumbbells for? Wait. Sure.
I had to buy dumbbells. My mother will not allow me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the pots I'm using are mine, so.
Exactly. And again, the dumbbells just help because they were pretty heavy. They're like 5 kg. So I watch a lot of workouts on YouTube because I'm not ready to go to the gym. I'm so not ready for that. Then I watch a lot of old football on YouTube. Like,
really? That's crazy.
Yeah, I watch all those things a lot. Those are the things I know I binge on YouTube. Aside that, Netflix. Yeah.
Netflix. Okay,
that's good for me.
Yeah, that's cool. What would you say you're grateful for in this point in your life?
At this point in my life, I'm grateful for my circle. I'm grateful for the people around me.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe because I've had experiences with bad people. Like genuinely bad people that are genuinely inside their soul shadow is darkness. So
she says
I don't
darkness.
joke with the good people.
Oh my
like
gosh.
I don't joke with good people. People that you can genuinely tell your problems. No one is laughing, nobody's mocking anybody, nobody's judging you. Everyone is just coming together to say, okay, how are we dealing with this?
Yeah, how can we help you solve this? Yeah.
It's unmatched, like it's priceless to me.
Well,
so I'm grateful for that.
Good friendships these days is rare to come by, so it's good to hold on to the ones you have. Yeah, it's very important. Do you have any questions for me?
How have you been first?
Fine. I've been really good. I don't have any complaint at all. I've been really good. Yeah. I've been good. Very good, actually.
How did you go through COVID pregnant?
I don't know. Maybe because I've always been around babies and being around kids generally. I wasn't worried about the journey that I was embarking at that time. So I was pretty relaxed. The only worry that I had was COVID, something that gonna wipe us off from the face of the world. Having to be a mom and having a human being in me, I was ready for the human being. I was ready for the human being that was carrying more than myself, because at that time we were hearing different kind of stories about COVID-19. So talking about a human.
I'm telling you.
So I wasn't worried for me per se. I was ready for him because I don't know what to expect, because we weren't being told exactly what to expect at that time. Vaccine wasn't a thing yet, so you don't know if it's curable or not. Is the baby having, as in just I was worried about him more, not me per se. But
were you having anxiety issues?
No, I wasn't having any anxiety problem at all. I did not, because I was surrounded with love and kindness and warmness, and I was surrounded with everything that I needed, so I didn't have any reason to be worried or have anxiety problem, apart from the COVID situation where nobody on earth was sure the way to go at that time. But apart from that, I didn't have any anxiety problem, because I knew we were fine. I was fine, he was fine, so I didn't have any cause to worry, apart from the COVID-19 wahala, of course, like I said before. Yeah, but I didn't have any anxiety problem.
Like, what's your biggest lesson in life? What's that one thing That one lesson that you can't even function without it right now.
Never to take anything for granted. No matter how tiny it is, never take anything for granted.
Oh, more, that's really true.
Never. As in, when I say never, never take anything for granted. I and my sister run an NGO in Abuja called A Charity Foundation. This NGO, we basically help widows and young girls. For the widows, we help them with foodstuff, sometimes help them set up businesses. While for the girls, we mostly help them with school fees and helping them pay for work and NECO and other extra stuff. Seeing the way they get so excited with tiny little things, as in, hey, my dear,
smallest of
as in the smallest of things that we take for granted, they literally would jump to the sky and down in happiness, so seeing them with that reaction makes me not to take anything for, as in, when I mean anything, even no matter how tiny it is, I don't take anything for granted, so yeah, I don't take anything for granted.
Okay, that's fine. That's good. This thing you said just reminded me of, there's this elderly woman that cleans my compound. So there was a time my landlord brought someone else, so she stopped. So recently he said, okay, I should call her back, that this person doesn't do it like she used to. But she comes just twice in a month because my compound is not crowded. Just twice in a month. So what we pay her is 5K. So the other day she came and she said, hope I didn't give the when she's done today, should she knock, basically, when I finish, money done, do it ground. I said, yeah, no problem. Sharon, I don't think I've ever seen anybody that excited.
My dear, I'm telling you.
I had to tell my mom, I said, Mommy, now 5K they make this woman happy. 5K. 5K.
I know, for us it's like nothing, but for them it's like 1 billion. It's like everything. Everything. That is why I say that I never take anything for granted, no matter how small it is. Because I've seen, in my short time on earth, I've seen it all. So, man, never take anything for granted, because, and also tomorrow is not promised. Everybody should be kind. We should be kind. We should be very kind, because you don't know who will help you tomorrow.
You don't know what people are going through.
Absolutely.
You don't know what people are going through. Like, for me, the eye opener was one of my friends. Her mom had cancer, and she was kind of distant for months. So inside my mind, I don't invest who this one they keep distance from. I try to reach out sometimes. She's cold. I don't know. Say she's been shuffling hospital at home, doing chemo with the mom and all of that.
My goodness.
So when she finally told me, I was even upset at her. Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Aww.
It's something that, because you're in Lagos here with me, you're not just anybody. You're my very close friend. So we could have shuffled these things, because it's a lot for you. It's luckily for us, so God be the glory, the mom is fine now.
Thank God.
Yeah, mom is fine now, but I had to sit back and I'm do you know this world is not about you? It's not about you. Everybody's fighting a demon. As you say, your own bad reach. You know
another person bad. Oh yes.
So it's just be kind. It will not cost you 1 kobo to be kind. It won't cost you 1 kobo. Just be kind. Have empathy, even though you've not been through that same kind of pain that people are going through. Just be kind. Just know it is pain, it's sadness, it hurts. And just respect it. Treat people accordingly. That's always what I tell people. When you treat people accordingly, you don't start justifying things. You don't start, I said this to her. No, just be kind. That's the truth. I wish people could actually be kind, as we say it. On social media, all of us are kind.
But in real life, it's a different ballgame altogether.
A different ball game, but I just hope we could be. I hope we could be as kind as we possibly can be.
Well, oh my gosh. Well, I had to go. I need to go and clean up this young man because he's pooping in his diapers. I have to go clean him up. And we're going to come back again on a different time where there will not be no interruptions, where we can just have some girl-to-girl conversation and just enjoy each other. You can hear him you can hear him in the background. Oh my God, thank you so much for honoring me here today, and thank you for sharing everything you shared, and thank you for staying up late having this conversation with me. I really appreciate you, and I can't wait for us to come back and finish what we started.
Of course, anytime. Give me a date anytime.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for listening to Everything Cool podcast. Please don't forget to subscribe to our podcast so that you get notified whenever we post new episodes. Don't forget to leave us a 5-star rating and a review. Recommend our podcast to your friends and family, even your enemies. Please don't forget to be kind out there, and God bless. Bye-bye.